welcome to show 4 of Max and Tux's World Cup rundown. So Tux, since we were last here, England have played their first match. Yes indeed, Max, with England beating Croatia in what was definitely a game of two halves. Yes, Tux, and with those controversial hydration breaks, perhaps we could even call it a game of 4 quarters. True, Max, but perhaps not entirely helpful. Of course, England got off to a great start with a penalty scored by Harry Kane. Well, indeed, Tux, it was saved first time, but as a tall white Englishman, he was of course entitled to a do-over. Definitely, Max, in a scene reminiscent of a primary school class match on the big field. If arms are sufficiently waved, do-overs will happen. Well, let's all hope he can take the same sense of entitlement forward into tonight's game against Ghana, Tux. Yes, Max, a nation with a lot of footballing heritage, and by crikey can they run. Definitely dangerous on the break, and as comfortable without the ball as they are with it. The game is easier to play with the ball though, Tux. I believe you had some questions for Thomas Tuchel in the pre-match conference. Thomas Tuchel, what do you say to those who have speculated that you haven't got a clue what you're doing?
A very famous conductor gave the quote, he doesn't want to disturb the music and he doesn't want to disturb the musicians. So that's basically what we try to do in the coaching team. We don't disturb the players and don't disturb the match.
I have been told by insiders that you have a Team Subbuteo competition on the go. How is that working out?
Amazing dynamic. They compete for one place, but the way they compete as friends and they compete as teammates and they compete on the highest level.
Fascinating and insightful questions once again there, Tax. In the meantime, we've had a question from one of our competition players. J. Patrick Roche, what is it you want to know?
We're having a heated discussion about the prediction game that Max the Cat is not doing well in. Do you get to update your picks before the knockout rounds start? Elizabeth is convinced that we can. I'm just curious if she's right.
The lady is right, Roche. We will be opening up the predictions again so everybody can revise their entry for the last 32. Bit mean there in a reference to your poor performance, Max. So those who couldn't be bothered filling it in the first time will get another shot at it. I shall rise above it, Tux. In the meantime, let's take a look at the top of the leaderboard. In 13th place, we have Lizzie Claret, Nathan J88 and Walter Ramo. In 8th place, we have Ursha Claret, Dave, good man, Gouge 1, John T and Arle Mort. I think you will find that it's pronounced Googe, Max. Auntie Cathy will have another go at the bits the vet took if you get it wrong twice. In 6th, we have Evan W018 and McQuiston. In 5th, we have Keith W, 4th, Liz, and in 3rd place, Caitlin B. In 2nd, we have J. Patrick Roche, and back in the lead again with a startling 52 points, we have Carl. Well, there's still plenty to play for, but that will be all from us for now. Join us later in the week when we will review tonight's match and see who has qualified. Pip pip!